What's going down? What's going down? How you doing on this beautiful afternoon, Sunday afternoon, day after the Texans lost? You know what I'm talking about? How you doing today?
I'm a Rocket stuff on, man. So I figured if, I'm still a Texas fan, but, on to the next sport. Rockets, I feel like I might be a little far from the mic. Rockets all day, Texans all day.
I
Mars
pulled
is
my
too good.
Rockets. I pulled my Rockets starter out during the freeze. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah,
kept me real warm. You know what I'm talking about? Kept me real warm. People was like, "Hey, that's fire." You know what I'm talking about? My little Rocket starter throwback. You know what I'm talking about?
Rockets.
How you
Somebody
feel
asked,
about the Rockets this season, man?
man, they mid, man.
I'd be lying if I told you I've been watching a lot of basketball. I haven't.
And Harden just came back from 22 down to beat the Nets. Harden had 24, 11, and 6, something like that, something crazy. 6 for 11. But what I'm gonna say, somebody said today, it made me think about you in a way. But pause. But he said Shaq is better than Wilt Chamberlain.
Somebody said Shaq is better than Wilt.
Yeah,
I don't. What are your thoughts? Because I don't know. I don't think I can. So I don't think I can answer. I would answer that question. I had to take because I didn't watch Wilt like that. I mean, I know of some of the numbers. I would
hmm
think the numbers would say that Wilt was still better than Shaq, but I've heard an argument that Wilt was like a monster, a giant playing amongst midgets. So I don't know.
I mean, there was guys that was 6'8", 6'9" in the league. It wasn't no 7 footers like him. It was other 7 footers in the league when he played. You know what I'm saying? There just wasn't like him. You know what I'm saying?
But
He was.
I feel like you only can play who's in front of you. So you really can't hold that against him. And he still had to have the skill set to put up the buckets and numbers he did. So
It's like it's just to kill that narrative, man. So we can just cross. So if somebody ever ask you, Ray Felix, Chuck Scher, Walter Duke, Swede Hollabrook, Walt Bellamy, Nate Thurman, Reggie Harding, Mel Counts, um, Walt Wesley, Hank Peichel, Greg Spitzer, Craig Raymond. You gotta remember these names. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Greg Fillmore, Bob Lanier. It's several. It's about 40 people that were his size or bigger that played with him, right? And what I'm saying is he dominated them, man. He scored 50 points and he dominated against everybody, man. Like he averaged 54 a year, man. Shaq ain't never averaged 40 for a year.
mm.
This man averaged 50 for a year. Like I don't. It's sometimes we be like because it's newer, we think it's better, but sometimes it don't be. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying. And so in some conversation, like you said, that's what I thought about you because I was like, I figure you being a novice, you would be like, well, what you heard is not even your fault, but what I'm saying, since you're a novice at that age of basketball, or whatever, you don't know about what you ain't never went back and watched no Wilt or just investigated Wilt Chamberlain's career, where he played at, how he played. You know what I'm saying? So just like I ain't never investigated, I don't know, Roger Staubach's career, and you know what I'm saying. So somebody tell like, he was a while playing high school, man. I don't even he play with the Cowboys.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Wilt Chamberlain
Mhm.
wasn't Wilt Chamberlain in Red? No, not Red Sonja. In Conan, wasn't that Wilt?
Well,
Yeah, that's what I thought, man. I'm
yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
That's tall nigga to be fighting the governor,
The same team. That was cool.
huh?
It was cool. They were on the same team.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Oh, how many tall centers, like 7 footers, made it to the silver screen, bro, that you can think of? I only can think
I like all
of,
of them.
huh?
I like all of them.
Of course, Wilt from Conan. I
In,
know
in leading
Kareem
role,
Abdul-Jabbar made it. I know Boban made it. Who else made
you
it?
mean in leading roles or just made it on screen? Like in the movies?
Oh, just like in the movies, like a
No, man,
notable part,
probably all of them.
like
George
Boban.
Muserine,
Who?
George Muserine, the
Oh,
big
I don't
goofy
even know who
dude. He used to
George.
play. Yeah, he used to play with Chris Webber, big 7'7" dude, and what's his name? Bradley, Sean Bradley. He
Sean
was
Bradley was in the movie. What movie was he in?
he was Space Jam.
He was who?
He was Space Jam.
Oh, I don't count Space Jam. I mean, I should, so I'm not
But
knocking it. I'm
he
just
was
saying.
other stuff too. He was in other stuff. Of course, Shaq, and of course, who else? His name's from Sunday, bro.
I know
Uh,
Boban did. Boban made it in John Wick. He was a 7 foot plus assassin. I don't know how that's gonna work. You're a 7 foot plus assassin, but you know.
what's the old boy name? Alonzo Mourning. They've been in some stuff.
What Alonzo
Uh,
Mourning was in?
no, I know that's the movie with Billy Crystal and Patrick Ewing, Billy Crystal and Whoopi Goldberg.
Where was he being a basketball player in said movie? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg was coaching the Knicks.
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. I think 7 footers, man. 7 foot. That's a good question, though. But both like out ball, you said ball, right?
Have I
I
seen
mean,
Bobo?
I meant Manute Bol.
I know Manute Bol was in a movie. I
He was
forgot
in
which
that
one.
movie. Yeah. Like, 'cause they usually be big spectacles, man. So it's hard not to put them. Like, even if they sorry, it's like, man, look at this big old. I'm pretty sure Wish got in some Australian movies. Luke Longley,
Luke Longley.
the old center for the Bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably some Australian. He probably, let's pick Luke, baby. Ron
Man,
DeSantis ends presidential run.
yeah, I saw that, bro. They told him like, hey, move over. We got to get Trump in here. We got to drain the swamp again. Your time will be next time. Um, I saw that.
It's gonna be
I,
interesting, man.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's
Uh,
gonna be pretty interesting.
yeah. I mean, the first hurdle is Trump getting into office. I mean, getting in onto the ballots or whatnot. That's gonna be the first hurdle, being eligible to even become president. But I mean, they'll do what they do. Um, man, I know. Look, I've been telling you, bro. I'm like kind of a prophet. Like things I be saying be coming to pass, man. And you don't believe in me when I be saying it. You be fighting my profiteerism, if that's the word. That's how
Am
you
I the
say it.
only one who fights your profiteering?
It be
What did you say again?
profiteerism,
Okay,
profiteerism.
is
Yeah,
that a real word? I don't
it
know.
might be. I'm not sure,
Okay.
but I'm saying I understand, bro. I understand because it sounds sometimes it sounds outrageous. You know what I'm saying? If you don't investigate, you know what I'm saying, the machinations of what's going on, you're like, oh man, I'm like, man, Bill Belichick gonna go to the Hawk, I mean, go to Atlanta, watch. You know what I'm
Did
saying?
I
I
fight
that's
you on that?
no, I didn't. I'm not saying I said that, but I'm
Okay.
saying it was said, and when people said it at first, people were like, man, that's crazy, man. Why would you? It's a Falcons. Like you can't go be sorry, man, or mediocre. You know what I'm saying? But and it sounds crazy, but whatever. But when I was like, man, I was like, bro, Cowboys ain't never got enough, man, and it's toss that quarterback. And he was like, well, a couple of years there was the coaching and that. I was like, bro, every year. I said, this year it's gonna be the same thing like it was last year. They ain't gonna have enough for the QB spot, and they're going home early. And you had some kickback from me, man. I was like, it
Well,
wasn't
because
even
they didn't lose the game because of Dak's play though. They lost the game because they couldn't stop the fucking run. The one thing that you know that Green Bay can do, and Green Bay knows is your weakness. They ran the ball down your throat, and y'all didn't make no in-game adjustments on how to stop the fucking run. Even though stopping the run has been the Cowboys' Achilles heel for the entire season, they could have done more to attempt to stop the run. Green Bay ran the ball down their throat, bro.
That's one side of the ball. Even if I can't stop you, man, I'm supposed to have this offensive monster. This man got more yards. What, number one in yards? CC Lamb got the most yards per catch. River Cat got we got the most, one of the most quote unquote potent offenses in the league. And it's every year.
Your
Whether
run
it
game
be
was stagnant, bro.
it was stagnant that game, but for the year, it was crazy. It was like they weren't missing Zeke at all, man. Like, yeah, we're glad we got oh boy.
Nah, they
It
was
wasn't
missing Zeke a little bit, especially in the red zone, because Zeke was the power back in red zone the season before. They missed him a little bit. That's why they hurried up and signed a new running back, or reached out to try to find a running back, or that got their eyes on one.
13-4, 13-3, 12-4, they were ridiculous record, bro. But what I'm saying is they were playing sub four teams. They were playing as every year they're playing sub four teams, and they don't have nothing. They don't have a game changer on the offensive side of the ball
What you mean?
like they say they do.
Let me ask you a question.
Hmm?
Name 10 quarterbacks in the league right now better than Dak.
Better than that?
Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Hold on, Dak Prescott. Name me 10 quarterbacks you would take that are better than them right now.
Mahomes, Allen,
Who?
Allen, Josh Allen,
Josh Allen, okay.
C.J. Stroud, Lamar
C.J.
Jackson,
Stroud, Lamar Jackson.
Who I just finished? Oh, Justin Herbert.
Who?
Justin Herbert. Sorry, I'm thinking about the old school. Justin Herbert.
You'll take Hubbard over Dak?
Because Herbert,
That's
maybe
iffy. That's
I'm saying
iffy, but I give you that. That's fine.
I'd take um I take Hurts. I take
You
Tua.
time out. You'll take Jalen Hurts over Dak?
I take Jalen Hurts and Hurts over Howard because both of those guys. Well, no, Hurts has taken his team to the Super Bowl, man. And it was on him. It was on him. It wasn't like he was. There was no time you could say like, oh, he ain't doing what he's supposed to do. And because he's hurt this year, we losing. So that which even solidifies in my mind. That's my
I
opinion.
think Jalen Hurts and Dak on the same level, so I'll give you that. But that's 6. I know you didn't say Tua Tagovailoa. How you saying the name? Tua. I'm not taking Tua over that. I'm not taking Tua over that.
I'll take Tua off of there. I'll take Kirk Cousins over Dak.
I'm not taking Kirk Cousins over Dak. I feel you though. He's a good quarterback. I'm not taking Kirk Cousins over Dak.
This is not how I judge it. I'm asking you, who's had a more successful career, Dak or Kirk Cousins?
They both have the same. They both ain't got out the second round of the playoffs.
I think Kirk Cousins has gotten to. No, you're right. You might be right. You might be right.
He hasn't.
But he definitely had more wins than Dak, though.
He hasn't. He's older and he's coming off a major injury. So I definitely wouldn't insert Kirk Cousins and get rid of Dak.
We can break.
But it's your list, so I get you though. All right, that's 7.
Let me see. I take. I'm thinking of teams. I take Deshaun Watson over Dak.
Huh?
I'll take Deshaun Watson over Dak.
I can't ride with you on that one, and I love Deshaun Watson. But it's your list, so that's 8. All right.
I'll take. That's this question mark because I don't know if he's healthy or not.
Who?
Kyler Murray.
Because you already got one unhealthy guy on your list, and that's Watson. He ain't played a full season since he's been in the league. And I fuck with Watson. I fuck with Watson.
But Dak came off a major injury too, though. So I mean,
that's one major injury. Like Deshaun Watson consistently hasn't played a full season since he's been in the league.
I mean, he's better than Dak though to me. I'll take I forget somebody because it's a team I don't really watch. I'll take no, I wouldn't take Daniel Jones. I wouldn't take Mac Jones. I'm just going through teams. I wouldn't take Riddler. Uh, I'll
Really
take
might be nice in a couple of years though. That's probably why Belichick want to go there. But go ahead though.
I'll take anything in San Francisco.
I
They
won. No, you won. No, you won.
I take Bryce. I'll take Mr. Irrelevant, and I'll take Jimmy G if they still had him. Is he still there?
Nah. Jimmy G.
Yeah, I'll take both of them over Dak.
No, you won. Jimmy G and one. First off, Garoppolo wasn't even in San Francisco this season. I don't even think he was on the field, bro.
Well,
Uh,
I'll take Garoppolo over. Wait, where you end up going to?
Garoppolo's on the bench somewhere with a stupid contract and no production. When he was a starter in San Francisco, he wasn't better than Dak. And that's the problem Dallas has.
What you
Even if you want to move on from Dak Prescott, that's the problem Dallas has, is that you can't name 10 quarterbacks that you would take better than Dak, because Dak is still a top 10 quarterback in the league, bro.
Take
So
Russell Wilson. I'll take
you will
Russell
not
Wilson
take
over.
Russell Wilson over Dak Prescott. You won't.
Yeah. Why you keep naming these quarterbacks that got Super Bowl and Super Bowl trips and saying you wouldn't take them over that? Like, I can see,
How
I
old
can,
is Russell Wilson? I'm asking, how old is Russell Wilson?
it doesn't matter, bro. He's better than
It doesn't
Dak.
matter. He's not better than Dak.
He's
Not
better the
right
same
now.
at.
He might have been better than Dak 5 years ago. He's not better than Dak today. And I'm not saying Russell Wilson is trash, but I don't think you get rid of Dak Prescott to rent Russell Wilson, who probably has maybe 2 good seasons left.
He's 35.
That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna get rid of Dak for Russell Wilson.
You're saying you'd rather have Dak than Russell Wilson.
I would rather have Dak
You talking about
Prescott
just for this
than
year
Russell
or you talking
Wilson.
about period?
If for the next 4 years, I'd rather have Dak Prescott instead of Russell Wilson. Even for next year, I feel like I have a better shot at going to the Super Bowl with Dak Prescott than Russell Wilson. 1,000%.
I mean, you could say that, but I would also like to say, look, we went to Super Bowl. These other guys have shown they can do it.
What are you doing never?
We got bench. That's what I'm saying. And he still, to me, is better than Dak Prescott.
Okay, it's your opinion. I'm not going.
What I'm saying is, in their history, they've shown times to be able to step up. So even if you're saying that they're not physically able or not at the level they were at now, I mean, now that they were then, at least I've seen it out of them before. I ain't never seen it out of Dak. You ain't never seen him lift his team when the defense ain't coming through. Now I got us. Let's go. I don't care what y'all do on defense. I got us. But I ain't never seen, we ain't never
That's
seen that.
not true. That's not true.
No, we ain't seen it because they ain't never went past the first round, so we ain't never seen it. But we seen it out of Wilson. We seen it out of we seen it out of some of the other guys. We seen Jalen Hurts go to the Super Bowl. We seen Tua go from bad to good. The last Tua had a big year, bro.
Dak did too.
Hurt. Say it again.
Dak Prescott did too. He not no trash year this year. Dak Prescott did not have a trash year this year, bro.
No, but what I'm saying is his year seemed like he was Superman, but it's because they play all them bad teams. They play all them bad teams, so the stats are inflated. Like I'm saying, they're like number one or two offense in the league, bro. CeeDee Lamb's number one in yards per catch, and he was like number one in yards per game. Oh, they had some ridiculous stats, man. They had some ridiculous stats this year. And that's why the Cowboys were so, man, with this defense and Dak playing like he's playing. I'm like, y'all defense, y'all playing New York, Washington, the Eagles twice, man. The Eagles second times broke up. They lost the first time. They lost to the Jets. But all that being said, and what I'm saying, I can't go out there now duel the backup with Aaron Glenn, man. Then
what do you say about the Eagles lost the last 5 games of this season and they rolled into the playoffs and they had poor play at skill positions as well?
They broke up though. They broke up since the last 5 games. They were broke up.
Okay.
They weren't the same team. It was obvious because you seen they were 10-1 at first.
Mm-hmm.
They got broke up, and you know what I'm saying. You know, some certain pieces, including Hurts, weren't the same.
No, they also played some of those same trash teams that Dallas played twice a year. So they also played the Commanders twice a year. I think they also played. Did they play the Jets? I don't know. And the Jets ain't as bad as they sound, bro. They just Aaron Rodgers got hurt. Out of your list,
Aaron
bro.
Rodgers.
Out of your list, I'll ride with you with the first six. I don't think after your list, after the person number 6, they're not better than that. I'm glad you took Kyler Murray off. This nigga here can't stop playing Call of Duty to study the playbook to be able to be effective in the game. I would ride with you with a younger Kirk Cousins. Like Kirk Cousins is cold, so I'm not mad at that. Kirk Cousins is cold. It's just an old quarterback coming off a major injury like that. I don't know if I don't know if you want to touch that. Deshaun Watson 3 years ago, I'll roll with you. But two ACL tears show the issue. Really hasn't been on the field to operate how he wants to in the past 2.5 seasons. I don't know if I would get rid of my franchise quarterback to bring him in to play. Now, if he can get back to Deshaun Watson, yeah, I think he's a better quarterback than Dak, but
I'm gonna give him a 10. I know I'm a 10. Look, I'm gonna give him a 10. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrows.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
I feel
Joe
you with the Joe
Burrow.
Burrow.
I'm gonna keep Deshaun Watson in there.
Oh,
CJ
okay.
Stroud, Trevor Lawrence.
No.
Trevor Lawrence,
No.
Patrick Mahomes.
You do realize that they don't even know if they want to keep Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville. You know that, right?
Trevor Lawrence will be there. Aaron Rodgers. This year, right now, with one leg, Aaron Rodgers is better than Dak.
That's crazy 10. Talk, bro. That's not 10. You just stopped at 6.
Aaron Rodgers. I'm still keeping Justin Herbert, and Tua in there. Oh, Aaron Rodgers, Tua, Herbert, Mahomes, Lawrence, CJ, Deshaun, Burrows, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson.
Or your pick's a suspect. But it's your list, so I get it.
Oh, and Derek Carr. I'm not sorry. I said Brock. I said Brock Purdy and Jalen Hurts. I'm saying, you think he better? You think he better than Matthew Stafford?
Yeah, I'd rather have him than Matthew Stafford.
That's what I'm saying. And what I'm saying to that is, I understand what you're saying, what they can do or what their ability is, but I'm saying we didn't see Matthew Stafford do this when they had that run where we said, okay, we got the best receiver, we got OBJ over here, we got the best. You can't have the best receivers or top tier receivers, and you be a top tier quarterback, and you can't get over the hump, man. That's the knock on Harden, right? That's the knock on KD. That you got to have these. Harden can't get over the hump, and KD got to have, superstars to win.
Yeah, but these guys, even with KD and Harden, they're still elite. We're still telling them they to stop. They're the top 10 or top is basketball, so maybe top 25 guys in the league or whatever. So that's not in question. So I'm not saying I can't win with James Harden. I'm just saying that James Harden hasn't got over that hump. Now, the thing with James Harden is he ran into the Golden State Warriors in their prime, 3 years in a row. So
who did Dak run into that was so cold every year?
Apparently Green Bay. Green Bay ran the ball down their fucking throat. So
that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that's one side of the ball, though. I understand. I feel you.
But Green Bay even held their own against San Francisco, and Green Bay was not a trash team this season. So it's not like they ran out there and shit the bed in the playoffs to a team that they were far superior than. Like they went in the game. They got smashed, bro. They went in the game knowing they couldn't stop the run all season. So you get
40 points.
They couldn't stop the run all season, bro.
40 points, man.
And some of it is some of your other playmakers ain't show up.
And offense.
Dak can throw you the ball, but he can't make you catch it either, my nigga.
Man, so like I said, them boys.
It's the same thing with the Texans, bro. CJ Stroud went out there, and he didn't have a bad game, but when you have no run support and no O-line help really outside of Laramie Tunsil, what are you gonna do against one of the best defenses in the league?
That's what makes you special as a player, bro. And I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that there's a lot of times when you're asked to do things that are not supposed to be done, or not supposed to be possible. That's why you get the big bucks. That's why we don't get a that's why we don't call you a stopgap quarterback. You are
Well,
a franchise quarterback, meaning
well,
that we building everything around you because we feel like when times get tough and if this fails, you have enough ability to get us out that situation
let me ask you a question.
because you that dude. But
Well, did CJ Stroud do that yesterday?
no,
Okay.
what I'm saying is he didn't do it, but he has the handicap of saying, man, first off, we wasn't even supposed to get this far. So you outperform what we our expectations. So we'll give you we're like, okay, we wish you could have done better, but we understand this is your first time, this is your first year in the league. Dak Prescott, man, you've been on America's team your whole career. You done had 3, 4, 5 supposed best teams in the leagues. You had did he have Des Bryant?
No.
He got CC Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb.
He had somebody before him too, right?
He had Amari Cooper, but Amari Cooper is more hyped than actually top 10 receiver to me. Amari Cooper ain't as good as Amari Cooper is not as good as they say he is, bro. Amari Cooper is a little bit more hyped than just
So you said numbers don't match the game.
I don't
So he had numbers.
yeah. I'm not saying he trash. I'm not saying that Amari Cooper is not a top 20 receiver in the league. I just don't think Amari Cooper is the game breaker that they thought he was.
Fair, that's fair, but wasn't it who with
He
him?
cold
Was
though.
he,
I'm not saying it like he cold.
yeah,
He
I'm with you,
cold. He a top
but
receiver in the league.
who was with him? Because he was like because it was him and somebody else probably from 1 and 2.
Well, CeeDee Lamb was there, but the other piece with Amari was I don't think he was that healthy when he was in Dallas, bro. And they ended up trading him like mid-season one season, I think, or he left at the end of a season, but he was kind of broke up. He wasn't healthy then. He had some industry issues. And you still had I want to say Jason Witten still was playing. I don't know, bro, but you know.
Okay, okay.
Man,
I'm
fuck the
looking.
Cowboys. I don't care about the Cowboys this much, bro.
I know I'm just saying that I, I I'm not giving no props. I'm just saying that they from they destined to fail because at that spot over the last 25 years, they ain't had a Michael Vick back there. They ain't had a Brady. Like and I'm saying is it's different ways to be able to get your team off the hump. You know what I'm saying? Some quarterbacks like Kurt Warner, they did it with their arm. You know what I'm saying? Some like Vic did it with their feet.
Vic never won.
Some of them are like, you know what I'm saying, like at some points, Brady was like a game manager, but he was precise. He, do your job. Uh Manning was a technician. He was, chess moves, playing chess, Omaha. There's different ways to do, but when it got tough, Manning ain't always had the best line. Brady ain't never had really no top receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get over the hump with your play because you that dude, man. And that's not that. That's not that. That's my word, and I'm sticking to it.
Gotcha.
Oh man, what else you got?
Man, I don't have too much on my agenda. I had a guest set up, but they had to dip. They couldn't do it a later time, so we'll get them on later. Uh, man, I don't have too much, man. I've been kind of cooling all week, man. Kind of just chilling, working on some stuff, not doing too much. Um, hey Sammy, so you heard some new music lately, man? You're my go-to
Really, man.
music expert when it comes to some new shit I need to listen to or try. You know, I've been listening to my go-to shit. Conway dropped a new single on the 19th uh,
Didn't
on his drum work imprint. What's up?
he? Didn't he?
It sounded like underwater. What'd you say?
They dropped the album, didn't they?
He dropped two?
Let me see. I'm looking at it. I listened to like 4 or 5 tracks over there with that West Side. One of them did.
No, you know what? I might have missed some of the other ones. I know he dropped this one single I've been checking out. I
Yeah.
think Benny dropped the single. Well, Benny dropped the single a couple of weeks ago, and he got a project that should be dropping next week. Conway should be dropping the week after. So I checked out that Conway joint. It was pretty good. I listened to
Well,
the Benny's the Benny the Butcher single with Wayne that dropped a couple of weeks ago. That's still kind of fire. I've been listening to.
no, he had a West Side Gun and Conway dropped Hall of Nash too.
Oh, they did. I gotta go check that out. I didn't know
Yeah,
they
about
dropped that.
maybe it was like 2 weeks ago.
What you think about the Most Def Drake mini beef?
We've had that same conversation before, man. You know what I'm
We
saying?
have.
Like, yeah.
Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa,
What was talking about?
whoa, hey, whoa.
What, man? What's
Time
talking
out.
about?
Time out.
What?
Time out. D-boy rapper. What's up, man?
I mean, sometimes I gotta pull up my rapper jewelry, you know what I'm saying? I
Man,
don't
hold
pull out
up,
often,
bro.
man.
Man, you shining over, man. What that thing run you like a hundred?
Man, probably to tell you what it costs, man, and I have to, I reveal what, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you
It's
shining
not.
over there. You stunning on me. And then you got the other chain tucked, man. I'm gonna start calling you Boogie Two Chains, man.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go pull out this vertical alcohol, okay, since you made pull it out, you know what I'm saying?
Man, what you doing over there, bro? You got them bricks for sale, man?
You know what I'm saying?
Put the piece in the camera so we can all see you shining, man. What
You
what,
know what
what
I'm
the piece say,
saying?
man? Is that some custom work?
No,
Is that some custom work, bro? What you about
no,
to say,
man,
man?
that's just this last supper, man. 'Cause you know what I'm saying? Boys gonna eat, man.
You got the last up on your neck iced out, bro?
Got the last. I got the last. I can spin too. No, I don't spin. No,
We
it
I
don't
can't
spin.
afford it, man. Jesus, I
Nah,
need to come
that
do what you're doing.
that would be live if it was fun, though, man. If it's fun, it'll be live, man. But anyway, what I gonna say, yeah, we had a conversation about what pop was. It's like popular music. Pop is popular music, so it's like it doesn't mean pop. People think that pop will black people, not black people, hip hop people like you sold out, you pop. Well, pop is, you know, it means you selling out, meaning you selling records, bro. That's you're popular. You're selling so much that you're not just in one demographic, you in all demographics. Like to the point where now you're not even making music for your demographic. You're making palatable music on purpose.
My question is this though. I understand exactly what you're saying, so I'm not disagreeing. How come? And I know we don't necessarily use the awards shows as the measuring stick,
Mhm.
but sometimes in these award shows, they don't. I feel like if you have artists like Nicki, Cardi, Benny,
Mhm.
you know, Jay-Z,
Mhm.
why don't they add Drake? Why don't they add those acts in that pop in that pop category when they have that award going on? Why do they still want to separate them to like hip hop or like R&B? Like if I got a guy like Drake who's
Yeah,
doing numbers,
yeah.
then he should be included in that best pop album for 2025 with Taylor Swift and
He
you know
is.
whoever.
They are.
Oh, they do. See, okay. See, yeah, okay.
Nicki and Drake, but well, Drake, because Drake he kind of like on some forget bad word F the award shows or whatever. So he got his own
Yeah.
OVO award. So what I'm saying there might be some politics while Nicki Minaj, they be in pop categories. Maybe what I'm saying, because you know what I'm saying. So this when you do pop music, what I'm saying, just to be blunt and honest, that means you're doing music for more white people than black people because there's more white people than black people, period. Right?
Is,
Just
is that the connotation or that's what you're saying it is?
that's what it is. And you know what I'm saying? Like the music, like most musicians, whether it be hip hop or reggae, they're speaking to the audience, right? Like a reggae artist isn't gonna change his song because thinking, oh, I gotta say it this way because they don't know how to speak broken English. Now my audience know how to speak broken English. You know what I'm saying? A Latino artist don't make a song be like, let me put this song in English. My constituents, the people I'm singing to, ain't they speak Spanish. So I'm a Bad Bunny ain't doing songs in English, man. I'm doing songs even when you get me with Drake or with these big, because they see my numbers, which makes me pop. But I'm still. But then what hip hop does and what hip hop gets accused of, I mean, by other artists like, well, since you pop, now you making music like the pop artist. You ain't you ain't getting on, you ain't being like ODB and getting on there and still being super grimy and being true to your audience. You getting on there and like Drake, you get on there and being Mr. Degrassi, you know what I'm saying? You being Loverboy. They're like, hold up, man. Like you're purposely trying to seduce, or no, you're putting a face of our music because you're the face of hip hop because you're the most popular, and they're gonna think hip hop is Drake. So that now when other artists that's coming through the pipeline, truer hip hop per se, or whatever, they don't get the look because you don't sound like Drake. You sound like a Joey Badass or that type of music is not getting the looks that it used to get because Drake is so popular. Oh, you don't rap like Drake, you just like anything else. You know what I'm saying? Any other, you know.
But see, I got a little bit of pushback to that. Not pushback to you. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you look at these when you look at these live streams of Coachella and Rolling Loud and all of that, and you see these
Yeah,
artists, you see the Baby, you see the Joey Badass, you see
yeah,
the Kodak Blacks, uh, you know, they rapping, they doing their grimy raps.
yeah,
And when you look into the crowd, bro, like that ain't no just only black crowd.
yeah.
Sometimes it's more a sea of white people than blacks, or it's a mixed crowd. So if Kodak
It's,
Black or Uzi Vert are doing the numbers that are competing with the
mm-hmm,
popular artists or whatever that number is that puts you in that category of
mm-hmm,
popular artists, because it's
mm-hmm,
popular artists.
yeah,
To me, and I could be wrong, to me, when you say you're a pop artist, if I just
mm-hmm,
go by the letter of what pop means, you're just a popular artist. You can
mm-hmm,
be a country artist and be pop. You can be a gospel artist and be pop. You can be a rap artist or R&B. It's just saying that you're one of the most popular artists. I thought it meant you hit a tier of numbers, and now I've moved to pop. Like Drake can go worldwide with "So Far Gone," bro.
mm-hmm.
Anywhere on this
Okay,
world, anywhere on
yeah,
the globe, he can
yeah.
go perform. So Far Gone, bro.
But see,
So he
that's
shouldn't.
the thing, though. If I'm
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
so, okay, one thing is like this. It's like so certain thing isn't popular because, or it's not considered pop because it's like that's their music. Like whether it be, reggae or country or, whatever. Country has never not done numbers bigger or as big as pop. Country has always done big numbers, right? But it's not considered pop until somebody was like, hey man, look at their numbers, bro. Look at their numbers. 'Cause country's always had ridiculously high numbers. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody finally figured out, like, hey, these numbers make that pop, now you have people like Jelly Roll. You got, oh no, sorry, you have Chris Stapleton and these country artists who are just like hip hop artists. They singing country music. I don't care how much money you give me, how popular I get, I still sing country music. Pop. Now, Drake, because he's so diverse, it seems sometimes that might just mean he might be just being a diverse artist. But it seems like, okay, I used hip hop to get fame. I was good at that. I got popular. And now I'm doing this reggae stuff over here. Now I'm over here doing the singing stuff. Now I'm really, what I'm saying, I'm hustling the game. And that's cool for you. But for everybody who's in hip hop, it's like you don't do five things like Drake. Oh, you ain't real hip hop because they only reference of hip hop is Drake because he's so popular. He's so popular. he's the introduction to hip hop to certain people, to people of a certain age who ain't listen to hip hop. Nigga, and that's why Sexy Reds and them and it's messed up when they get pop or even Kodak Blacks. Because now the first introduction to hip hop that somebody gets is this grimy ass shit that he talking about, Chief Keef, where it's shooting up his drill music, or it's or it's Kodak Black, or
But
it's
hip
Sexy Red,
but hip
or
hop
it's,
has but hip hop has expanded to the point where it's even subgenre. And I'm pretty sure it's almost every other music category as well, where it's subgenres in hip hop. Like you got hip
Mhm.
hop, you got your backpacker music, you
Yeah,
got your trap music, you got your drill music. You know what I'm saying? You got your country rap, you got
yeah,
your melodic rap. Now they have that as a category. Like
yeah,
rap, hip
exactly.
hop itself has so many subcategories, and like when you spoke about Drake, I think what makes Drake the diverse artist that he
Mhm.
is that not only can he go hop on some R&B type shit, Drake also can hit every category of the rap genre. Like he has. He's dabbled in drill. He's dabbled in the drill sound. He's
Mhm.
dabbled in the melodic sound. Hell, he's dabbled in the country rap sound or the southern sound. He's dabbled in that New York backpacker sound. So um I don't know if he's dabbled in the web. Like hip hop itself is so broad. I've always and I know it's probably a a music industry term that I don't know or I'm missing when it comes to what makes pop pop and rap and all this other shit. But I don't think as a hip hop fan, I don't think that we should demonize or separate or say someone is selling out because they move to a different sound. I've heard them say this shit about Nicki, bro. Well, Nicki ain't the same Nicki. She want to go pop now and all this other stuff. I just feel like you're expanding your music. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing this for a while. Let me go try something else. Like what Drake did when he did the dance hall shit.
I'm
I
saying
look
like
I look at it as Drake just shit. I want to put a dance hall album out. You know what I'm saying? I want to put an almost R&B album out. I want to put my Lover Boy album out while I'm making love to females.
I mean,
Like when you
that's optimistic. You might be right, but it's also like. But let's keep it. Let's look at it from a more realistic point of view. How many people will do anything like even what they'll say? It's a known saying that I'm just out here hustling. I'm not no rapper. I'm a hustler. I just use rap and that's it. But we don't have to go as far as Drake. We can stay in just quote unquote hip hop or trap hop. How many bad trap rappers are there that make it hard for all the other rappers that can really rap? Because like, man, I got X amount of dollars I can just spend. I can put an album out, and I can put it out to more people than you can. I got more money than you. And so somebody's introduction to this type of music is them, and they come with and like, oh, this is an example. I'm not saying, but like Project Pat comes out and you don't hear UGK. So now when UGK comes out, you're like, man, y'all the imitation. This is the original right here. This Project Pat. You ain't repping like this. Oh, you ain't oh. Which is, whatever. Each style is his own. Then the people who really do it, what I'm saying, who could rap like that with talent they don't get the look. They ain't got the funds. And it's I don't know. It's a lot of it is like inferences and it's not like no for sure thing like this is what it is, but it's definitely like for sure. Are you really that diverse in your music, or are you just trying to use the industry to make more money? And when you're doing that, it's people who really into that who not getting the look. Because you just taking the watered down version, like, hey, let's do it. Dance hall, come on, let's go. I got a big name, I can do it.
Yeah, so I feel that when an artist is dropping a project, of course they're dropping it for money. You do have artists who will drop a project because, like, prime example, Drake is established enough. It don't matter what Drake drops. Drake,
Yeah.
Drake ain't dropping projects for money now. So when Drake does a dance hall project, I look at it as he just wants to dabble in dancehall. Your true dancehall fans, they have their set of dancehall music. You know what I'm saying? People that they listen to, and Drake just enters the conversation. I don't know of too many people outside of just Drake fans whose first, and I could be wrong, but if you're a dancehall fan, your first introduction to dancehall music
Mm.
ain't gonna be Drake. Now you can be
What,
a
what,
Drake
what,
fan.
what if you
You
know what if you know a dancehall fan? You ain't never heard dancehall, and you're a Drake fan, and the first time you
but
hear
that's what I
it,
was getting to. I'm saying I'm a Drake fan.
yeah,
I never listen to dancehall. I'm a Drake fan. Drake drops a dancehall record, and so now I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh, this is shit kind of fire. Now me, now I don't know about other people, but me, I would immediately go look up dancehall. I'd be, oh
mhm,
shit. All right, well, let me see what other dancehall, music is out there. That's what I would do. Now, I don't know if everybody else would do that, but to
yeah,
me, that's like giving Drake's fans open invitation to check out other dance hall artists. Like I've done that with country before. You know what I'm saying? I heard I forgot which country artist that Ludacris did a song with.
mhm,
I think it's Jason Aldean. He did a song with called like Country Road or some shit like that.
mhm.
And I wasn't the biggest of country fans. I'm like, oh, this shit kind of fire, bro. So shit, I went and listened to some other country music and found a couple of artists I like. Same thing I've done with rock and roll in the past. Some other genres of music I've explored. Hell, I even do it with genres of hip hop. Like I think Kanye put out a sampler once, and I was like, oh, this shit kind of fire. Let me go see who are some of these other people that's featured on here, and that's how I got turned on to Sci High the Prince. Stuff like that.
Okay,
So
but what about the people who and I like Drake. I ain't never heard dancehall before. And then he puts that dancehall song on. He does, but he does forward dancehall records. And because it's Drake, they slip. But it's not really dancehall. It's like Drake's version of dancehall, right? Now I hear dancehall, I'm like, man, it's like a slowed down version of Drake dancehall. It's kind of like if you hear a song sample first and you go back and hear the original song, sometimes the sample is so prominent and so stuck in your head that the old song kind of doesn't jam the same. You know what I mean? And sometimes it does. But I'm saying there are people who are saying y'all are tainting, just like the same way they say, like Shaka Khan's like, you tainted my song when you did that, when you sped it up. Like I don't even like that, right? She looks at that sideways, even though that's her song, and everybody we be like, man, that's fire. That's really fire. We feel it at that speed, whatever. So it's an opinion based thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I do know, but I'm saying I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just an opinion of the people who are involved in the purists versus the I don't care as long as the jam into the people who like you said, like you, like, oh man, he's exploring his this, that side. Oh, okay. Shit. Or he's trying to get paid.
hmm.
I don't know. You heard Dave Chappelle's response to Cat Williams?
No, I saw a clip of Dave Chappelle and D. Ray Davis having a conversation on stage, but
Yeah.
I
That's
ain't
what I was
really
talking about.
just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't listened to the full thing. To be honest with you, I just was like, oh,
Man. It was good interesting, man. They were basically, not basically, but in so many words, Dave was like, I feel Cat in a way, but Cat kind of tripping, man, because it's like he said, what part of the game is fucking up somebody else's money? Like when did that become how we get down? Like if we gonna handle something, we handle it between us. You know what I'm saying? We can go get this paper and together us talk, we figure it out. But the way you doing it, you kind of like you really fucking people money off, man. You fucking the game up. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm too old to do that shit, man. Like that's some young nigga shit. That's some 18, 19-year-old shit, you know what I'm saying? We 50.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. D-Ray was on some man, but he exposing like man. I get it. You're not wrong, but then it's like, damn, what if I start telling you like, what if I start saying what I know, right? I know
Yeah.
all these cats, you know what I'm saying? I know all their secrets, whatever. So yeah, I guess.
What
I
the hell
guess.
just happened?
You had to shut down over there.
No. I did something. Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa. Out the bag, bro? You want to talk about it? You don't want to talk about it, bro?
I was in the bag, man. I just had to drink my liquor, man.
Man, you out the straight out the bottle, bro. Usually when I'm out the bottle, I'm depressed, bro. And I don't do that
Man,
too often. I don't be depressed really, you know, but
uh, I don't, man, I told you said you told me I wasn't always good, man. I was like, yeah, I am. Even when I'm not, bro. It's this thing called somebody told me it's 3 minute, no, 2 minute theory. You ever heard of that?
tell me about it.
I think it's a 2 minute, like if something whatever happens after 3 minutes, you should be able to bring yourself back down. Because after 3 minutes, right, you know, it's just basically it's saying that life goes on and you can't stay in that space. So, you know what I'm saying? You're human, you're allowed to feel a certain way, anger, hurt, pain, whatever, but living in that pain is not a good idea. It's not conducive to healing either, you know what I'm saying? You can't heal if you live in the pain.
Yeah, I usually just push to the side and move on. And I say I'll deal with it when I need to deal with it. Uh, I take a step back and ask myself, is this worth my time, energy, and attention?
Mhm.
And if it's not, I put that shit to the side and I keep it pushing and deal with it when I need to deal with it if I need to deal with it again. You know what I'm talking about? So, like I have a moment. I'm like, fuck, I have a moment, and just keep it moving. I might revisit it again when I'm in my own time by myself, and then I'll, wonder what the situation is. How can I fix it? If it can't be fixed, well, fuck it, move on. I don't know if that's good or bad though.
I mean, I guess, like you said, some things can't be fixed. Some things you can't fix in one day. I've always gone by the theory like whatever it was, as long as it took to mess up, it's gonna take double that to fix it. So if it took me a year to mess it up, it's gonna take me 2 years to fix it. If it took me 5 days to break it, it's gonna take me 10 days to fix. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at things. So you know, especially like anything when things happen, we tend to look at it in the micro and be like, oh man, boom, da da da. You know what I'm saying? Really okay, boom. I still have these other tasks before me in life, you know what I mean, that are gonna be there. And this right here is temporary. So is it gonna take a day, a week, a month? All right, I'm prepared for that. I'm prepared for it. But now I'm prepared. I'm like, okay, it's a month, and I probably in my brain will give it more time than I really need. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it might take a week, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it for 2 weeks, man. See, you know.
I don't I don't put a time limit on it because I I don't know if there's a it all depends on what it is. I don't know if you can put a time limit on solving a problem sometimes. If it's something that I have done, like a relationship that I may have fucked up that I need to mend, if it's something I did where I may have done something to cause the problem, I'll reflect on it to figure out how I can attempt to fix it. Um, if it's something out of my control, it's out of
Mhm.
my control. And I move on from it. I'll say, okay, well, this shit happened. I can't control it. What do I need to do to move forward? And then I move forward and leave it alone. But like I said, if it's a type situation where I need to mend a relationship, I might have done something that has wronged someone, or I might have been the catalyst of the problem. Then I will sit down and figure out how can I make this right. I need to at least make it right, even if that person doesn't want it to be right. I've done my part to make it right. So,
Mhm.
you know. And then I also try to practice to just not be an asshole, so I'm not in those situations. So, yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, shit happens. Shit happens. Like I would get I was always it's fun to ref, man, because you get to see people. You get to have conversations with people about and like, there's a connotation that there's a certain ebb and flow of how things have been going a lot just in life generally. It's like kind of like a me, what I want, what I feel. And that bleeds into all sectors of life, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you'll have a real conversation with somebody, you know what I'm saying, just out like, yeah, you can do this. I'm like, hold on now, time out now. You tell me what you see so I can because what I see is this, that, and the other. And this is what I'm seeing. This is the grand scale of what I got going on. These 12-year-olds, these 15-year-olds, these 18-year-olds, right? You talk about the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So what we really talking about? Like they ain't even graduated from high school yet. These are amateur athletes. You know what I'm saying? So what we talking about? Perspective has changed right off the rip right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of conversation that you get to have and that permeates into life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people look at things as, oh man, y'all ain't keep the burgers yet, or whatever they say. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hold up, bro. It's 5 in the morning, man. Or man, there's 20 people in here, bro. You don't see what's going on. Like, I know you want your stuff, bro, but it's life, bro, and everything, go. You can't have things your way, the way you want it, how you want it all the time. But yeah, it's perspectives are weird, bro.
How you feel about rotisserie chicken?
Who?
Rotisserie chicken.
How I feel about it?
Yeah.
They had a bunch of shitty nights behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like at first glance, you'd be like, "This is a good idea." You're like, "Damn, a whole chicken, like $3." Shit, like, oh.
Whoa, where are you getting said whole chicken for $3 from, bro? That's gonna be part of the problem right there.
It might have went up to $5, but it'd be cheap as hell. It's the same price as getting the Happy Meal. Long time, you know what I'm saying?
Where are you getting this rotisserie chicken from? Cheap.
It might be Whole Foods, might be Randall's or Kroger's or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't had like a $4 rotisserie. I usually grab them from Whole Foods, HEB, but they be running like $7.
HEB, yeah, it's the same price as a Happy Meal. Happy Meal. A Value Meal is like $12-13, man. If you get it right.
I try not to eat McDonald's, bro.
Somebody all the places at McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. It's like
I try not to eat none of that shit.
If you do it right,
the only place I consistently go to is probably Whataburger and Popeyes. Well, with that being said, I asked about the rotisserie chicken because I know me and you both indulge in the Yardbird probably 3 times out the week or more.
What? 5 to 6, but keep going.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So what version of chicken do you like best?
I mean, it's hard to lose with fried chicken.
Can't eat it every day, though.
I got pretty good arteries, though, man. I don't have no issues like that. I can see how somebody can say you can't. I can see how it could be greasy. I can see that. It could be, you know what I'm saying? And you're right, you can't eat it every day. So I say the fried my favorite, though.
Of course.
I mean, why I got, see what I'm saying? No, some people excess, man. Why
of course the fried's your favorite. But I can't eat fried chicken every day, though.
Well, you said that's my favorite. I ain't say which one I want to eat every day for the rest of my life.
But I'm asking, like, so fried is your favorite. Out of all versions of the chicken, fried is your favorite.
I think fried is my favorite, yeah.
I got you. I think mine might be like smoked chicken, bro. Like smoked chicken breast.
Smoked chicken breast.
Yeah, that might be my favorite.
Hell, man.
I mean, shit. You eaten smoked leg quarters before? Every black person has went to the Popeyes or the Singone or the local meat market and got the cheap ass meat pack to come with the leg quarters, bro. And y'all done threw them on the pit.
It's a little quarters, though, right?
Yeah, the thigh and the
Yeah.
drums and the
Yeah,
drumstick.
but you said yours is the chicken breast, right?
Well. I don't have to live like that anymore. I can afford the chicken breast now.
No, man, but the chicken breast, man, is it's like you. First off, it's a bitch ass piece. Like it's like you gotta. You talking about? Okay, hold on. Are you talking about chicken breast on the bone, or you talking about chicken breast off the bone?
Normally when I go to my local grocery store,
Mhm.
I'm getting the boneless chicken breast.
If I was saying niggas, you bullshit, man. But
I mean, I can
but
afford to cop the boneless chicken breast though. You know what I'm talking about?
it's always man, exercising you for having the bonus. I'm just saying, me personally, the bone chicken breast is a piece of bitch ass meat because it's hard to get to sometimes. It's awkward. You know what I'm saying? It's not really just a hand grabbing. You gotta hold it with two hands if you want to eat it properly. And then you like a
You're
damn
right. I
like a
agree.
you like a cannibal or something. Cause you're like now you whatever. The chicken breast, you know what I'm saying? That's a that's a prepared piece of food.
You okay? Blink
Yeah,
twice if you need some help, bro.
no, a little monster just came through. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
it's like
I ain't gonna lie.
gobble,
When I go to
gobble,
Popeye,
gobble, gobble.
I omit the chicken breast, bro. I don't want that bullshit. Like, man, let me sub the chicken breast for some thighs and wings. I don't want the chicken breast, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When it's fried, but give me my boneless chicken breast. I can do everything with it. Put it up in some broccoli and rice. Put it up in some pasta. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, grill that shit with some lemon pepper on it. You know what I'm saying? Throw it in the air fryer. You good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I felt like, man, it's some adult bougie shit, man. I'm not saying it in a negative way. I'm just saying it because it's unique, man. But yeah, that's some good eating though. Like, my favorite pizza be fried. But see, I like fried with flavor. So you might do some garlic parmesan fried, and and then after fried it'd be barbecue. Then after barbecue it'd be real. But I'm talking about all bone chicken. That's just for the warrior in me, man. If you can't hold it and see the bone, I mean you probably got to cut it with a knife, man. And then you kind of lost some of your gangster when you like, like you want your piece. That's why I'm saying bougie, you know what I'm saying? That's the bougie part. I ain't talking about it's not good eating, or that's not, it's just, what I'm saying, warrior. I'm not saying you're not a warrior. Warriors eat good too, you know what I'm saying?
gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. What else you got going on, man? I do got to
Uh,
dip a little early.
yeah,
I'm
me
gonna have
too.
to go check into the workplace in about
Uh,
90 minutes. So I
oh yeah,
got half
yeah, yeah.
my work clothes on. You just can't see them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, gotta do what you gotta do. I am gonna say, Cowboys,
I don't be at work that much stuff.
uh, Cat Williams,
This is what I want to
uh,
ask you, bro. Have you been, bro? Me and you love the shows, man. I've been dipping into like the Asian shows on Netflix, bro. Have you been checking some of them out? Like they've gotten better, bro, over the last year and a half. It seems like.
I mean, they straight. I can watch them sometimes, The I don't know, man. It's like something about my cerebral cortex when they be talking and saying different words. First off, I'm jealous of all of the Asians because the motherfuckers is geniuses, man. And that's not racist because I'm like, have you ever seen like Asian writing? I'm talking about the whole continent of Asia, not talking about, you know, India. Have you ever seen their writing?
Yeah, it looked like art, bro.
It's what I'm saying. Like they didn't turn like boxes and X's into like entire like man, they drawing the pictures and it's a whole this picture is a whole sentence, man. Like that is ingenious, bro. I'm like, how does that mean what they're saying? So I put
I
the
don't
what's called
know.
I'll put the closed caption on and look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why I don't enjoy the movie because I'm like, man, ain't no way in the world. What he just said was like 17 stripes, man.
I got some shit on my arm that I don't really think it says what that the tattoo artist told me it says, but you
Yeah,
know,
like
it's
it's
all good.
like 12 stripes. They were like, that means pain and glory. Like, how did you get pain and glory from this, man? That's one part of the genius, man. That's the genius part.
If you got a chance, you got to check out one show called Sweet Home on Netflix. It's
Mhm.
pretty cool. And then you got to check out this series that dropped. It's called The Brother's Son. It's
Yeah.
fire, bro.
I saw it. This was on Girl from Everywhere, Anything, Anytime.
Yep, it is her. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about? She's like your go-to kung fu lady, bro. Like, hitting something, crouching tiger, whatever that shit was back in the day. She getting a little old though, bro. So she ain't
yeah,
just doing all the kung fu shit like she used to. But one of the dudes is the dude that plays the main character in that show Warrior.
yeah.
Yeah, that boy, that'd be like fucking people up, bro. And it's a pretty good movie, bro. I realized also that,
The
what
third
I love,
episode.
huh?
The third episode.
Suit three and the what? The who? What? Huh? What?
I'm on the third episode of that right now.
Oh, the brother son.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good show, bro. I realized that I love being black, but if you had to force me to go back and be another race, I definitely would be Japanese.
You could do it, man.
Yeah, I'll be Japanese, bro.
You could do it. The chance that I have to walk around with a little dick, man, or the chance, not saying that good, but I'm saying the chance that I may fall into the stereotype, man.
How you know
I,
Japanese men have small dicks though?
I mean, the word on the street, I've heard from the blogs is that the Asian men have little weebies.
I definitely
Yeah,
be Japanese, bro. I would be like get into some anime, be super smart. You know what I'm saying? Hack you niggas bank accounts and shit. I love Japanese culture too, bro.
that's a criminal.
I'm trying to go to Japan this year.
Japan,
Yeah, I'm
do you
trying to.
speak
Well,
you speak Japanese? Know any words? Konnichiwa?
that's what Google translators for, bro. I got the fucking Apple AirPods. That shit translate in my ear when I'm talking to somebody, bro.
And they're gonna have you doing all kind of stuff. Speak it, run away. It's cool though. That's cool. That's cool to go to Japan, man. Oh, not that bad. I mean, I know to see it that would be cool, but I don't know, man. I
I,
don't
re-
know.
I really want to go over there like closer to Thanksgiving because they have while they don't celebrate Thanksgiving, they celebrate during that time they celebrate like with a traditional American Thanksgiving dinner because of the soldiers that were there that were from America, so they kind of have to chef up
Mm,
that shit.
yeah.
So KFC over there is fire during that time of the year, bro.
Look, man. Oh, see, that's why I was listening to you sometimes, man.
Why?
You just told me if you want to go to Japan, go to
Yeah,
KFC.
yeah. But it's a fusion KFC though. It's not like your normal KFC. When you get some time, just explore that shit. Explore like KFC in Japan, bro. And they put like their own little Japanese spin on American traditional Thanksgiving dinners, and
Mm.
that shit fire, bro. They got like a whole little celebration surrounded by that. Why is my face on my phone? What is that about? What have you done? What have you done?
I didn't do it.
What did you just
Um,
do, bro?
what you mean, man?
You just did something. What did you do?
I called you or something? No. Why would your face come up if I did something on your phone? Why would your face come up?
It was the 16 Shots podcast page. That's why I
Oh,
asked.
okay. Oh, on your phone. Okay, okay. I thought you meant like on your phone. Like, man,
No,
trying to tell me something, man.
no, I ain't trying to tell you
Um,
nothing, bro.
um, what am I gonna say? Oh yeah, traveling, man. Traveling is fun, man. But traveling, I don't know. I got too much competitive juices in me to be traveling right now. I need to get older before I travel.
What do you mean? What competitive juices? How does that have anything to do with travel?
But I want to go like, man, where the hoop is at, man? And I want to go try to go see what if this game still travel like it used to. I know it do, but I'm like, man, and I have something extra on my chest. I'm like, I'm out of state, I'm out of the country too. I'm gonna represent for what for I represent for two different countries at the same time.
I feel I feel like that'd be fire, bro. You go to Japan and who they're gonna think you some washed up NBA player, bro. You're gonna get all kind of free shit. Japanese bitches gonna be falling at your feet, even though I know that you're not into the random horrors, but I'm just saying, for like ego wise,
What,
you go
what,
over there,
I'm watched up though.
huh?
Everything I'm washed up, man.
Well, they're gonna think you some washed up NBA player because they don't know who you are. So they'll be
Why,
like,
why,
"Oh
why
my
can't
God."
you? Why
They'll be like,
can't you
"Oh,
just
oh, oh my
get
God.
washed up
You will
though?
not to believe it. There was a black guy. He was 6'3", and he came over and he hit 3 pointers and dunked on us. He must have played in the NBA in the late 90s. You know what I'm talking about?
They
He
wouldn't
must have
say.
played. He must have played in the NBA in the late 90s.
Look, first off, they wouldn't say he was 6'3". They would say he was the same size as Gordon. Uh,
The same size of who?
Gordon.
Oh my God. He was a giant. Because you know how them niggas like 5'4" anyway. So you know what I'm talking
Man, probably boy,
about. That was
kill me,
racist.
man.
I'm sorry.
They would kill me, man. Like,
They would praise you, bro. They would worship. I'm telling you, bro. They would worship the ground that you shoot on, bro. They take you there, let you get all kind of like rice balls, salmon rice balls, apricot rice
man,
balls, all kind of shit. You know
see,
what I'm talking about?
I'd be like, man, don't ever put your balls in my mouth again, bro. What you talking about?
Balls. You never see. You gotta culture yourself, bro. Rice balls are the shit. Man, you'll get all
Rice
kind of
ball?
yakitori, bro. Yeah, they take you to the yakitori spot. You're gonna get all the sake you want. You know, you gotta culture yourself, my guy.
Well, I'm just saying, man. Rice balls. I can have some rice. It could be in a ball. No, it can't be. Got to be in an oval shape, or it's a pause. Give me no rice. What's in the rice? I don't really eat anything like that. What's the rice ball made of? Like a boudin ball?
Nah, I can't tell you exactly how it's prepared. It's literally like I want to say it's a rice ball. I think they got like I think the it's like seaweed with salmon in it, or they can put um not a peach, uh not a prune, plum. So you'll get like plum filled, salmon filled. I think it's a chicken filled rice ball too. Uh yeah, man. Look, in your spare time, bro, go find you a nice little yakitori restaurant to go to in Houston and just sample the menu, bro.
You just said three things. You just said two to three you named. I'm like, I almost vomited when you said. I was like, salmon.
You don't eat salmon, my nigga?
Rarely. I've had salmon twice in my life. I had a steak salmon, and I had a salmon. I had some salmon, and I wasn't in Houston either time.
So you had salmon, just the steak cut.
Yeah, yeah, yes, I don't
If
know.
you said
It's
you had steak salmon, it's just steak cut. It's a
oh,
steak cut.
steak. Yeah, yeah. But
The
it
steak
was,
cut.
yeah, it
You can get it
was,
cut in steaks, fillets,
yeah,
however you want it when you go.
yeah. And then another one, like I said, I had just, I had, I don't like fish like that. That's probably what more than not like a salmon. I don't like fish like that. So
You
I
can
don't,
always get the plum rice ball.
I want plums, bro.
You don't eat fruit, nigga?
I like apples and oranges, grapes. Not a big plum or peach
Are
fan.
you do you drink sake?
I'm here before. I mean, to me, plain sake is just Chinese tequila.
Well, it's wine,
Oh, I'm
but
sorry. Oh,
yeah,
it
but
is? Yeah. But it's very strong wine.
rice wine, plum wine, you can get it however you want it. Plum
Uh,
wine is pretty fire too. Um,
people,
bless you.
I'm, ain't tequila like it's the same process as just with the agave plant?
I don't give me the line. I don't know that fermenting process or distilling processes.
Yeah.
Now I'm not finna lie to you and tell you I know how that should go because I don't
Uh,
know. I somewhat know how like brandy works, but I don't know if the processes are the same, just with different ingredients. So I
Yeah,
probably can
but
make moonshine. I'm afraid to make it, and I'm gonna do something wrong and I blind myself.
with
But
the machine or with the what you drink?
well, if you don't do that shit right, it can blind you, bro. Like if you don't prepare that shit right and drain out the first whatever it is that is some shit, this poison you don't supposed to drink. Yeah, you can go blind. That's why them old motherfuckers they used to make moonshine back in the day be blind by 50, bro. Or going blind because they didn't made that white lightning, you know what I'm talking about? Or that corn looking
Yeah,
blinded themselves.
I can't imagine taking a drink and ended up being blind.
I mean, you so drunk, you don't know, bro. Have you ever had like legit moonshine?
We had moonshine, not legit moonshine. I mean, I don't have no relatives in the country, man. So why? There's no reason. I've been to Georgia a couple times, but I ain't.
Georgia, you
Say,
ain't gotta go to Georgia to get good moonshine, nigga. Texas, bro. Get that shit right here, homie. Texas tea,
it's,
bro.
I've
And
had
not and not the serve.
I've had the moonshine you can get out the stove, at the corner store.
That ain't real moonshine, bro.
Yeah, I know. If I'm saying, I would. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, it ain't real moonshine. I'm talking about that corn look at it. One sip, you fucked up, bro. Straight gas. Like, god damn, what the fuck I drink? That's why I gotta use some good country uncles to just pass you like a glass or something. You know, like drink this youngster. And
Well,
then
damn.
it's literally in a mason jar, bro. And you're like, man, what the fuck is this? Oh, shit tastes pretty good, bro. And then you drunk. You know what I'm talking about?
Then you calling
Oh, you're not even calling Earl, bro. You black out. You sleep. You snoozing.
oh man.
The
Speaking of
world is
Sue,
spinning. Not the room, but the world.
speaking of Susan, man, it's getting late.
We gotta
Uh
get out of here, man. Hey, you got
yeah.
anything in closing?
The Rockets for 2000. Rockets are going to be in the playoffs for 2024. Uh the Lakers might not see Anthony Davis and LeBron together by the end of the year. And go Texas, man.
Go Texans, go Texans. This has been another episode of the 16 Shots Podcast with Young James Boogie.
Young James Boogie, you are
And
crazy.
AR. And like always, you can catch us 2 times a week on all streaming platforms.
No, talking about instruments to get the bitches, man.
And we out.